Behind me, we've got an old koi pond, and we're gonna be transitioning this into a pondless waterfall. Check it out. Hey everyone, Jim with Drawn by Nature here, bringing you a new project. We're getting rid of the koi pond. We're gonna do about a 14 to 16 foot pondless waterfall, and it's gonna come out from behind this false cypress and come around here, probably gonna split it. So we've got about a 10 by 10 by 2 feet deep pond here. We're gonna bring in a bunch of soil to fill everything in here. We're gonna take some of our smaller rocks and build a little retaining wall in the back here to contain our soil so that we can get some elevation to come down and get some nice waterfall action here. So right now we're pumping out the old water. We're gonna get all of these rocks taken out, put to the side, and we're gonna get going. So down here first, we've got a protective liner right here, and that's gonna protect all the little sticks and rocks from poking in to our EPDM rubber liner. And then we've also got another layer of the protective fabric, and that's gonna make sure that our liner doesn't get in contact with any of these angles. So now it's nice and blunted and rounded out there, so maximum protection. These are the aqua blocks. You can see right through all of those. This is just going to be the space where water is stored underground, and this is what we call the pump vault. This is where the pump gets dropped into, and then it comes up and through this hole right here. That's our plumbing spot, and our pipe, which we have down below here, is going to run out and over, and it's going to hook up into the back of our spillway there. So we've got one bigger liner that is going to come and drape down and overlap onto this one. So the next steps that we're going to do here is we're going to fold all of our liner in like this and lock everything in together, level this off, and then we can focus on getting the rest of our dirt in here and carving out our stream. Good morning everybody, we're on day number 2 out here, and check out what we've got behind me. So it was a successful day 1. We got everything removed, and we got our nice boulders that we want to reuse out here. We brought a little piece of wood from our property, and we've got our basin in, 5 aqua blocks, the pump vault. We've got this boulder wall built up in the back, 6 cubic yards of soil to fill in where the pond was and to create this berm. And now it's time to start disguising the basin here with some rock work around the edges and make the pump vault nice and accessible but disguised at the same time. And then we're gonna start building our way up and create the stream today. So this water feature, we've got an AquaSurge 4,000 to 8,000 gallon per hour pump. So check out how easy this is. This is our pump vault, so a big empty space. Pump is gonna sit down here, and right over here is where the plumbing exits out of here. So we're gonna run our plumbing all the way out and around the very back, and it's gonna hook up to our spillway there. All right, so we've got our pump installed here, we've got our check valve, and we just plumbed in with PVC glue our pipe to our check valve. And the nice thing about this whole system here is there's no tools required to take out your pump. You simply just need to unscrew this collar like so. This stays in all winter, and your pump comes right out, and you store that inside for the winter. And it's got a nice little spot for the cord right there. Got our cover, got our little peekaboo slot to check the water level, and this is all going to get disguised. So now we're going to come in through here and rock this in. Hey everyone, we're all wrapped up with day number 2. I'm at the start of day 3 by myself today, just kind of wrapping up odds and ends and just bringing this beauty to life. So this right here is our pump vault. Okay, there's our pump in there, and this feature makes it so that it's pretty accessible. However, it sits up a little bit higher than the rest of the feature does. Sometimes we'll add a few boulders in here and just cover this up with rock. It becomes kind of a pain to access it. You got to move all the rock away, and then you have to get this just to access your pump to take it off in the winter and put it back on in the springtime. Well, we're going to do a little something different today. We're going to flip this thing upside down, put our plug back in, and we're going to spray paint this a little bit more of a rocky color and drape this with a little bit of fabric. And we're gonna put some soil in here. And over here, we've just got a variety of sedum ground covers. So that's just gonna kinda, eventually once it takes hold, it's just gonna fill this whole area. And once you need to access your pump, instead of moving a bunch of rock out of the way, you just take off your lid and then you have access to it. We are all wrapped up. So these beautiful French doors here open up to this nice little patio, and you're greeted with this beautiful sound here. So we disguised the basin lid with some succulents there. Added some creeping Jenny and some impatiens. And an umbrella plant up here. Then we added this rock here that just kind of slants in. This is a good spot for birds to come in and just come into some calmer waters right here. And up here, got some nice action. How this water comes down and hits this boulder and gives you kind of this forward movement. Super nice in here. So just check out how cool some of these waterfalls are. So a great backyard space is now complemented with a beautiful water feature.